The new NCAA, possible NCAA regulations. I will tell you this. Jim Tressel called me last year, and he said something to me, and it hit home. He said, Butch, we have to protect the integrity of our game. He said it's not professional football, and we must be careful that we solely don't turn it into an entertainment business, that it's still part of the educational value of going to college. And he's so right. And right now, there's a number of rules that are going into place. Some of them are supposed to go into effect in July. Some are supposed to go into effect in August. Us as coaches and our peers, we're trying to get it stopped. And I can't believe that as coaches we didn't have a say. But one of the rule changes is that we can now start recruiting and do home visits during the contact period with high school juniors. Now you think about you have a high school junior, and every week your living room is filled with college coaches, and he still has a year to go in high school. That's not fair to that individual. Then the other rule is unlimited text messaging and phone calls. You know, these are still 16, 17-year-old young adults. They need to have a life. And so, you know, there's a lot of things that we're trying to get control of. Anyone and everyone, if you're an employee of the university, you can call these prospective student athletes. So, you know, it's an equivalent of this. We have a speed limit for a reason. And we may not like the speed limit, but you never hear the law enforcement agency say, well, we can't enforce it, so we're just going to do away with the speed limit. And so, you know, we're hoping as coaches that we can kind of have a vote to kind of get this. But if it passes, we have to stay with the times. And I think it's going to be monumental change to college football in terms of contacting these individuals. We're basically now recruiting 2 classes. And so it's going to accelerate the recruiting process even that much more. Everything we do is based on player safety. And so we take that very seriously. And you know, in today's world, the kids are bigger, stronger, faster. So I think we have to continue to improve. You're going to see a monumental change in college football. And what it is they have what's called a launching penalty. It's been in play for the last couple years, but it's a point of emphasis. So all your big time knockout shots over the middle, whatever, if a young man launches and basically jumps into the air, throws his body in the air, and if he hits with the crown of his head, that's automatic ejection from the game. And so if it occurred in the second quarter, he's got to sit out a full game. And so if there's a launching penalty and he is ejected, it can go to instant replay. And if they deal that it wasn't malicious and he didn't launch, it's still a penalty, but they'll keep him in the game. That's going to change the game. I do believe at some point, one time or another down the road, that the kickoff will be eliminated. I can just see it happening. They've done a 5-year study, and most injuries have occurred on the kickoff. And the injuries have gone down because what they tried to do when they moved the ball up is eliminate the kickoff. But the percentage of kickoffs to injuries have still stayed the same. So I could see in the next 5 years, I could possibly see that being reality.